Okay, let's see. Let's go again. So I think it's equal so far. This morning I've equalised the situation. 2 draws, 2 losses, 2 wins. Another I am 2267 though. This time not up to 2400. Pirc, Pirc, whatever it's called, pronounced. For a change, I'm ready to get smashed up. Yes, this is the popular 150 attack, which by the way is named for ECF 150, the old the ECF grades we have in the UK. It was meant to be sort of a way of just crushing 150s quite quickly, but it's a dangerous weapon in its own right. The 150, it's another way of calling it. Can I play with C5? Or maybe this. Get rid of this light square bishop. So we take some protecting B4 here. I think I want to get his queen away from the battery and maybe exchange off queens. Queen A6. Head for the ending, which to practice my endings. Queen A6. Sometimes it's nice to get an ending from certain openings, not to be hacked in the middle game. Can I get a knight to C4 here? He's not still tied down. He can't because of Queen B4, Queen E2. So a knight to C4. I think I've annoyed him not moving this knight, not casting kingside routinely. Right, now it's time to break the chain, isn't it? That gives my bishop a target. Is A4 playable before he plays A4? Possibly. Try and weaken some squares. If he plays E5, maybe knight H6 to F5. I was knight C4 here. Okay, do I want that dark square bishop? Big question. Do I? Maybe, and then play A3 to make sure he's not connecting his chain again. This B5 is going to be strong. Okay, I'm hoping my bishop's going to be better than his knights later on. So knight F6, E5. That looks like a terror. What about knight H6 instead? Try and castle. Oh, a bit weakening, isn't it? I'll play this. Just stop F5 for white. Maybe try and weaken his king a bit more. I'm pleased with the position so far as it has evolved. Knight can come to a cozy square. Maybe E5 here, or prepare it with rook E8 first. I'm going to lose F5. Does it matter? Probably. Queen C4 is also looking juicy. I'm going to play there's rook C1, then E5. Don't know. I'll test it. What does he do against this? That's the question. Does he play rook C1? Is he going to play H5? Is that the idea? I've only got rook B8 coming up, just to attack B4. Okay, he's letting me do that. Doesn't want to take here rook here for rook E2, or rook here to rook E2. Now E6. Okay, hold on a sec. I don't have to lose F5 in a hurry. Oh, that was his idea anyway. Protected D4 to release the knight to attack F5. But b4 is a bit vulnerable, surely. Right, if I take on b4, is there bishop d4 after? That looks good. Knight e4, bishop d4. Interesting. d4 is collapsing. If knight e2, queen d5, let's imagine knight d5, queen d5, knight e4, bishop d4, rook c4 takes. That's just winning the exchange. Bishop d4 looks good. Okay, queen d5 here. Anything stronger? Rook b2, nope. Let's go for this. Now knight c3, okay. I think rook d4 might actually be playable here. Exchange sack. Get loads of centre pawns. His king's also getting a bit more exposed, surely. Okay, c5. I've got a marder of pawns to work with. a2 is also under fire if its queen goes away from that. Okay. Knight f6, very serious threat. Knight h8 to defend. I don't really want to lose the exchange. Oh dear. I'm going to have to. I don't mind the queens coming off, surely. Here, because then that solves problems. I've got rook a2 now, knight g6. Knight g6. I'm on f4 and h4. Get my king in. Okay, so d5 here. Or is it premature? What about e5? Just trying to roll the pawns forward. If I get e4 in. Okay, big pass pawn. Oh, he's got a pass pawn as well. Get my, if I get a check in there. Do I take this pawn? His rooks come in. Play c4 or e3 or rook a1. Right, just pinning this for a moment. Let's see, does he want a pure pass pawn, or does he want to try and win a pawn? Got to play d5 and c4 to get my pawns going. There's rook d2 after that. What about e3 first to gain space? Or this knight move? Okay, hold on a sec. Don't want rook a7. Okay, c4. Now maybe these pawns are getting dangerous. It's bishop c5 here, tactical. That's probably useful, isn't it? I don't know, takes, its pawn's dangerous. Does protect d6, it means c3, d5 later. What is he going to do about that? Okay, it's shocked him. It's got shock value. Maybe it's caused some problem. Okay, can my pawns go forward here? King e6 maybe? Stop knight d7. So what do I want to play here? King d7 or king d6? I get this pesky c7 pawn, and I get my pawn running. He's going to have two pawns over there, but my c3 pawn might be quick. What's he going to do? Check me? Yes. Oh dear. I've got pawns though. 14 seconds. If I take and then e2, c3, c2. my pawns are crashing through first. Keep that pinned. Yes! Fight! 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 Yes! Second iron bites the dust this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Ah, I did. Had some tactical points here, quite a few of them, about the bishop d4 idea, if knight e4. Let's have a quick look at that. Does this actually work? It would seem to be strong because of this check. That's a knight f6 is dangerous. Go back to the game continuation. Interesting, but was it necessary? Okay, let's see. I guess not, actually. I got the pressure on d4 with a huge bishop. Right. It's like cashing it out. It's also protecting f6 against knight h5. So what about just rook b8 here? Keep hold of f6 protection if nothing else. It looks as though white's in trouble anyway because of rook b2 coming up, and also bishop d4 without losing the exchange, or not. Just this bishop maybe needs to stay there, but this sort of thing might be really dangerous. Just the basic invasion to the 7th rank, get some coordination going. Okay, so just knight f6 would win the exchange, and probably be winning actually, because his queen could also coordinate. She's got g5 as well. He's got h5 if knight g6. So I think he fluffed this one up. He let me off the hook right here with the queen exchange, and the endgame was welcome. Bishop c5, tactical move. Okay. It did protect d6. I mean, okay, so he gave up the exchange. Unfortunately, okay, I went into this fork and then was losing again. I think he fluffed this one up here in time pressure. Unless, well, if he takes here, then c2. And he's got this defense here to prevent the hair. So is that, I don't know, is that a draw? No, I just go here. I'm queening. There's nothing stopping the pawn here apart from this tactic. So maybe that's fine. So it was downhill for him there. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.